What's going on, guys? My name is Alex. Welcome back to a brand new Q&A video. It has been way too long since I last did a Q&A, so I went onto the community tab on my YouTube channel. I said drop your questions down below, we're gonna do a Q&A, and I received quite a lot of questions, so make sure to smash the like button down below and let's get started with the first question, obviously right after the intro. Okay, so first of all, guys, I apologize for the I live under the bridge look. I'm just a little bit too lazy and I'm a little bit too busy to actually shave. Alright, the first question comes from John Games, and he asks, what inspired you to do Vegas Pro tutorials? Well, it's a really funny story, but I think I already explained that in previous videos. Is what inspired me to do Vegas tutorials? Well, back in 2011, I was filming drum covers in another town nearby. Obviously, these drum covers had multiple cameras and multiple angles. So we had an overhead angle on the drum. We had like a left back angle, a right back angle, a front face, a foot cam, everything like that. So these videos had to be edited. We had to switch angles. And what I thought to myself is, why shouldn't I just record how to edit this video and upload it onto YouTube? And that's basically how it got the ball rolling. I just started making videos, for example, how to make an intro, how to make an outro. These videos back in the day were getting quite some good amount of views. So I thought, okay, I need to make more of those, and I need to make even more and even more. And now we're over 300, almost 400 videos later, and that is basically how I got into the whole editing story. The next question comes from Rosu, if I pronounced that right. What motivates you the most in editing videos? What motivates me the most is obviously when you put all the raw files into your editing program, you are starting to edit them, you're adding filters, you're working towards an end result, and that's really exciting for me to see. Like, just when I just finished recording a video, I just drag them into Vegas, start cutting and matching the audio, and that's just something that I really enjoy, is just working towards an awesome final end result. It doesn't really matter how long it takes. It can take an hour, it can take a day, as long as the video is perfect and as long as the video is how you want it to be. TNG asks, how did you learn English that good? Well, the majority of you guys know that I am Dutch, born and raised in Belgium, but how do I have like not that big of an accent? Well, Halford is obviously an English, a British last name. So obviously I have still family living in England. I have a grandmother and the brothers of my dad, they're just living in England. Since I was born, we were just visiting them in the UK. But in order to actually, talk with them, I had to learn English. So I've been taught, English at a very young age in order to be able to communicate with them, and obviously 9 out of 10 all the videos you see in English are American accents or American spoken, and that's why I actually just, kind of taken over the American accent. So I don't really have that of a British accent. I also talk just in an American accent to the family in England, obviously, because that's just how it is, and that's how I got into getting pretty good at English. Prash Chapagain asks, what keeps you motivated to carry on YouTube? Well, for me it is for multiple reasons. One is just because I love editing and I love filming videos. I think probably the thing that I love the most is the editing process. Like I said in the previous answer of a question, I work towards that awesome end result, that final result. That's what I really do enjoy, and I'm just uploading in general and seeing all your comments coming in, how it helped you, and that's what keeps me motivated, is just seeing how many people are learning from my videos all over the world. That's just something that I really do enjoy when I'm just doing YouTube. Rashmat Nur Hayat asks, what's your favorite music genre? Well, I listen to a lot of stuff. I can listen to NCS, no copyright sounds, that kind of, style. I can listen to Post Malone. I can listen to heavy metal, for example, Iron Maiden, Led Zeppelin, Angels on Airwaves, not necessarily heavy, but just music that's made with instruments. Obviously, that's really important, not necessarily like all computer programmed. So I listen to a lot of stuff, even a little bit of rap here and there, but not too much. I'm kind of cool with like all genres, except Dutch Schlager. I'm not gonna waste any time on that. It's just, you can look it up. I don't really like that too much. Ishan Goyal asks, what are you going to do if YouTube doesn't work out for you like it is working now? I'm not really sure in what way you mean it. I mean, if it's financially not working anymore, obviously just gonna keep editing for other, YouTubers, other big channels, and doing these sponsored videos. If YouTube is gonna introduce a rule one day, even though I have the most advertiser-friendly, content, if YouTube is not gonna work anymore, I'll still be able to make a living off editing for other channels and sponsored videos, and not necessarily ad revenue, but just companies paying me obviously to promote their brand. So I think I'm kind of safe. If YouTube is not working anymore, I'm still going to be able to make a living off of it. Mr. Rista77 asks, can you do a setup tour? Well, I did a setup tour at the beginning of this year. If you want to see that setup tour, make sure to click this card. That's the most recent setup tour that I've done. Make sure to watch that video if you want to see what I'm using, everything like that. Abigius_5 asks, have you ever edited a Hollywood or any popular company movie? I have never done any movies for like big companies, but I am working for other channels, that they're just hiring me as a video editor to get their videos edited, and those are not channels that are like 50 subscribers, but those are channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and even well over 1 million subscribers. But I'm not too sure if I can announce what kind of channel it is, because when I started editing for them, I signed an agreement, everything like that. But I never, did, editing for like a major company or any movie. Mainly on a daily basis, it's just editing for other big YouTubers. Ayush Sarania asks, what's your PC specification? If you want to see my specs on my computer, make sure to check out that setup tour, or I can just call it out real quick. On my computer itself, I have a Acer Predator G3605 with a 16 gigs of RAM. It came with 8, but I extended it to 16. It has an i7-4790 processor. It has an AMD Radeon R9 255, 2 gigabytes graphics card, all these things. It's an i7. I think it's almost 4 years ago. I think it was at the beginning of 2015. I saved up some ad revenue from YouTube, so basically I just invested that in a new computer. But it does the job. It does fast rendering. I can stream, so it's basically all I can ask for. Guildmom Gaming asks, what is your favorite tutorial you've ever made, for any program or not? I have so many videos on YouTube these days. Program-wise, for Vegas Pro, I think the how to come out of the screen, pick up something from, I think it was a few months ago, was I think my most favorite tutorial to do, because it was so much fun to make and the end result came out so great. And my favorite tutorial, not program related, is probably how to get paid on YouTube in 2018. I'm like 95% sure that YouTube itself, people from YouTube have seen that video and they said, this video with these steps are so accurate, let's rank that guy all the way on the top of the search page if you type in how to get on YouTube, and that explains also the view count obviously. But I think that's gonna be my most favorite tutorial I've ever done, is how to get paid on YouTube. LPS Taco asks, are you a virgin? I had relationships in the past. I am almost 23, so that's up to you. Okay, then we land on the last question for today, which comes from Harsh Tanwar, and he asks, how much you earn in a month from YouTube? Again. YouTube is gonna probably kick my ass if I say this, and my accountant's not gonna be happy, because it said in the contract you're not allowed to publicly share any like amounts you make. I cannot say any specific amount, but you can calculate it this way. If you receive $5 for every 1,000 views and you have 1 million views, you can do that times that much. That is how much it makes on the channel, roughly. That's only ad revenue. I have affiliate marketing, I have video editing jobs for other YouTubers that are paying me. So how much do I make at the end of the month? Like I've mentioned on my Instagram story a couple of days or weeks ago, way too much for my age. So guys, that's it for this video. Those are all the questions. Thank you so much for your continued support. I hope you guys know a little bit more about me now. If you want me to make any more Q&As in the future, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and get your questions ready as soon as I drop a brand new announcement. So guys, that's it, and I will see you guys in a brand new video tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys in my next video.